Listen, I am happy to stand here this morning in partnership with so many good people who believe in not only partnership, but believe in investing in our children and education. To Drew and his team at United Way, to Dr. Lisa Herring, School Board Member Smith, who's president of the entire school system, and the teachers and principals, et cetera, who go to bat for our students every day, and it's Christina Scott, and so many, and JW and his organization, everyone who is supporting education. I am happy that our city is one of 10 cities that has been awarded this $150,000 grant to support early childhood literacy. And one of the goals is for the various stakeholders, which we have these conversations about all the time, about our convening power of breaking out of our silos and aligning our resources and our energy around one focus. So part of this goal, this grant, is for us to align our resources and focus on one thing. And so as mayor, as an education champion, I am happy to stand in support of the United Way, the school system, and the United Way being the fiscal agent and making sure we do what we're supposed to do. And the school system, as far as Dr. Herring and her leadership, making sure we get early education right. And so before I pass it to Drew, is what I want to leave everyone with. I don't think it's nothing more important than when our children enter our school system, at a minimum, they be at grade level. And then for those who are not at grade level, we need to do everything possible to make sure we find a way to close the gap and get them to grade level. This grant allows us to do that, and for that I'm excited, and I'll pass it to Drew.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very excited about this. What we have found at United Way is that great things happen when all the different organizations who are working on a challenge start to work in alignment with each other. They start to work together, share information, share data, share ideas, but work towards a common goal. And that's what's been happening in Birmingham with the Bold Goals Coalition and across our community. What we're finding is academics and government and nonprofits and funders, if we start aligning together, and in this case aligning together around a child, around our children, and saying, forget all the different silos and things that we all have, but if we say, what does this child need? And then what role can each of us play, and how can we communicate and work together to solve for this child? Great things happen, and that's what this grant is about. And these three national funders that came together to fund this kind of work really took notice of our community, because the mayor is talking about it in his plan, we're talking about it, Dr. Herring's talking about it, and they said the leadership in this community has got their act together. They've already figured out how to work together. Let's put some resources in here and let's see if we can help them build a plan that's aligned around children. And we've got great partners, the mayor's office, Birmingham City Schools, with the Birmingham Education Foundation, with Alabama Possible, with the Norwood Community Resource Center, all working together with a bunch of other partners to figure out how can we put together the best system to help these children be reading by third grade. It's going to start pre-kindergarten, and our goal is by the time they get through third grade, they're reading on grade level and they're ready to go start learning by reading in fourth grade. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the partnership that we all have together, and I think we're going to see great things happen when we work together in alignment. Thank you. Dr. Herring?
Yes. So I'll say good morning one more time and just go right into the excitement of today. So you've heard two key messages, one from our mayor, also one from Drew, around the importance of this opportunity. First and foremost, all of us are champions for education, as we've heard our mayor say. And then the power of alignment is critical. And as superintendent, it's very important for me to communicate to you. In the last 12 months, one of the things that we've owned more than anything else is the clarity and the intentionality for us to focus on our children and to assess where we are. So when we speak about early literacy, a couple of things I want to remind you. True early literacy starts at home. Children could and should be reading before they enter the school building. But if not, it's opportunities like this that helps all of us ensure that they will be reading by or before third grade. And that's a really important statement, by or before third grade. And the other point that I think is critically important to highlight, very important to highlight, is that early literacy does matter. We take ownership of being able to provide in the coming months a data dashboard that helps us identify how our children are moving on their literacy trajectory. That's to come. We've been working on that in the last 12 months, and here again, alignment matters because moments like this gives us the opportunity to bring all of our key partners together. So as I walk away from the mic, the final thing I'd say is the power of partnerships. I don't think that there's a superintendent across this country who would claim that they could do this work alone. We can't, and we won't. And the alignment of what's happened in the city of Birmingham is more than just powerful, it's a game changer. So we invite more than just the city of Birmingham to celebrate this. We invite the nation, and we are awfully proud that we have partners across the city who are joining us in this effort. So the next step is to watch the magic happen for our children. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions?
Which grade levels will this money primarily be going towards, or is it going to be K through 12? Is it going to be elementary? Is it?
So it's early literacy. So early literacy for Birmingham City Schools starts at pre-K and moves into that third grade span. So that pre-K through third grade will be more intentional as we continue to unpack next steps around where we'll see the most impact financially. But when you think pre-K, or when you think early literacy, think pre-K, 4-year-olds to third grade.
And we have an academic status with the board. Just say your name and your title.
My name is Karen Davis, and I'm a curriculum coach here at Central Park. Okay, let me go ahead. I am very excited about the plan. I was afforded the opportunity to read about it, and the one thing that I noticed is we have one band, one sound. The vision of Birmingham City School, I've heard that among our stakeholders and along with our mayor, and I'm very excited about it. We must get into those classrooms pre-K through third grade. It is a very critical time for our children. And I know with the support of all entities involved, we know that many hands will make the workload lighter.